Hi everyone, welcome to DawnTillDusk Tarot. In today's video, we will be talking about what you can expect from the week ahead. So, I have 3 piles here for you to choose from today. So we have pile 1, pile 2, pile 3. As usual, I would like you to take your time, take some deep breaths, really get in tune with yourself, use your intuition, and see which pile you're most drawn to so that you can get a message that will speak to you for your week ahead. Thank you very much for watching. I would really appreciate if you would subscribe down below and give the video a like. And if the message happens to resonate with you, I would love to read your comments. So if there's anything that you would like to tell me in the comments down below about the message resonating with you or being meaningful to you in some way, please share that with me. And with that being said, let's just get right into the video. I hope you have a great week. Hi Group 1, if you chose pile 1, then this is your message for the week ahead. So let's lay your cards out here. We have the Knight of Swords, the Hanged Man, and the Empress. For the Romance Angels, we have Passion, the Sacred Destiny Oracle, Action, and the Wisdom Oracle, Yin. Okay, so we'll start with the tarot. And first of all, I see this Empress energy. This is you. This is the energy that you are going to be in this week. And this is very much a card about an expectation of good things coming into your life, and also receiving those good things. So she is very powerful in a gentle way. And what I mean by that is she is confident and she knows that she deserves good things in her life because she puts good energy out. So she knows that she can expect to get good things coming back to her. She's very balanced with the universe. And so she's very confident in that way. But there's no cockiness. This is a confident card, but it's also just about being very humble and understanding that you're going to get what you deserve because you put out good energy. You're a good person. You put love out into the world. You put positive vibes out into the world. So that is what you expect to get back in return, because I believe that you're the type of person that, whether you've always been this way or you have had kind of a recent epiphany, you understand that the universe is very much about give and take. So a lot of times you're going to receive what you put out into the world. So like I said, I think that lately you have been very much knowing that you have a lot of positive things to contribute to the world, to other people around you. And this week, you're really going to be expecting that, to get those positive vibes back, to get kind of a return on what you're putting out there. And I'm not saying that you went out of your way to do all of these good things because you had these ulterior motives that you were looking to get something out of it, but you just really understand, like I said, that the universe is a give and take, and you know that you deserve good things coming to your life, because that is what you're willing to give to other people, is good experiences and good interactions and love and all of those things that you hope to get in return. And we have the Hanged Man as well. This is a card too about having an outlook on a situation that may not have always been the outlook that you had, but once you kind of turned your perspective around, it actually worked in your favor. So like I said, maybe you weren't always so in tune with the universe or how things work as far as putting out into the world what you hope to get back. But I really do believe that something happened in your life that kind of switched something on for you, and you started to really understand how, if you're putting out negativity or just, not very good energy, you can't really expect to get a lot of good things coming into your life. You're not really going to attract positive things when you are in a negative state of mind, a negative place. You can't really expect to get good things. And I think something happened and you realized that you weren't putting out the vibes that were going to be productive for you. You may have just kind of been going through something that was causing you to feel not very good, and then you realized that your life wasn't going to improve if you didn't start to kind of improve your mood and what you were putting out there. But I believe that you have already realized that, because as we see the Empress showing up, I think you've already done all of that kind of self-realization and working with how the universe gives you the things that kind of work for your favor when you put out good vibes and good intentions and good energy. You've already realized that, and I think that this is just showing up to let you know that you're on the right path. You are doing the right thing, and any situation that you've been in the past that may have caused negative things for you, that's over, because you are trying to improve yourself and your vibration and what you're putting out. So the universe is recognizing that, and it's ready to give back to you the good things that you're putting out. And I believe that's why we see the Knight of Swords kind of swooping in, because this is a very quick something coming into your life very quickly, very passionately, very much just ready for good things to happen between the two of you. So this could very well be a person. This could be somebody that, if you have really been waiting for the right person to love and to have a relationship with, this could very well be that person coming in this week. And it's going to seem like very quick, because the Knight of Swords is a fast energy. So maybe you have been, since you've been doing this work on yourself, it's been kind of a process that's taken some time for you. And you've stayed very patient. You've stayed very expecting good things to happen. So that's great, because now it's going to seem as if this person is finally just rushing in. After all this time you've waited patiently, it's going to just seem like it comes very quickly now. And it's going to be a good energy for you because, as we've been saying, this is the return on the work that you've been doing. So this will be a good situation for you. And like I said, it's going to be coming very quickly. It can very well be communication coming to you this week from someone that you have been wanting to hear from, maybe someone totally unexpected and new, but there will be some communication. There will be a new connection forming for you this week. So if that's what you've been waiting for, that's really good news. We have passion, and it says, allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. So this is just, this is great because, like I said, this quick energy that's going to be coming in, this is going to be someone that feels very strongly for you. They're going to be very drawn to this positive vibe that you have about you right now. And I believe that there's going to be a lot of passion between the two of you because, like I said, they're already going to be passionate about connecting with you from the very beginning. They really want to talk to you. They're very interested in you, and I believe that it's someone that you're going to feel those same feelings for. So I think once the two of you come together, there's going to be this undeniable passion that just sparks pretty much instantly. And it's just going to be a very good relationship for you. It's going to be what you have been waiting for. It's just a lot of positivity, a lot of passion, a lot of love between the two of you. And we have action, which this card, of course, is about a time to act. Because there's always, there are times in your life that it's a good time to kind of take a step back, breathe, use your decision-making skills, kind of go slow. And maybe that's the energy that you have been in that has gotten you to this point that you're just expecting good things and you're not getting too stressed or worked up about the timing and how it's all going to work out. You just know it is going to work out. And there's always a time for that we have to be patient and just kind of relax. This is an indication that that time is over, and now it is solely a time for action to take place. But really, I see this card showing up from the other person that we're dealing with here, the person that's coming towards you. I believe that they are the ones that are going to take action this week. They're the ones that are going to be moving towards you very quickly. And their action is going to be what sparks this relationship. I believe that you'll still be patiently waiting when they show up. And you will recognize that this is the person that you've been waiting for. It will be a good connection for the both of you. But I really do see this action as coming from the other person and coming towards you. So I don't think that you'll have to make the first move by any means. I really think that this other person is ready to do what they need to do to reach out to you and make the first move and have this action. And we have the Yin card. This goes more along with the Empress energy. It's feminine, of course, and it's really just sitting back and knowing what's coming to you. So I see with these cards here they're kind of split between your cards and then the other person's cards. I think that this other person is trying to come through in this message and let you know of their intentions to reach out to you. Because now you're showing up on this side as this very gentle, patient, but receptive energy. You're going to be very open to this connection when it comes to you. You're going to see it for what it is. You're going to see that it's a good thing and what you have been waiting for. You will recognize that, but you're also just going to be waiting for the other person to make the first move. I don't think you'll be waiting very long because, as I said, the Knight of Swords, very quick. The action card, like there are a lot of indications here that are showing me that this person is ready to act, ready to reach out to you. But you are just going to be ready for that when it comes to you. So I think that this connection is very much guided by divine timing. This is a good time for the two of you. This person is ready to reach out, and you're ready to start something with someone. You're ready for a connection, so are they, and that this is just going to be a really good time for the both of you to start to try to connect with each other. And like as this passion card shows up, I believe that it's just going to be a very easy and instantaneous connection between the two of you. So that's what I see for your week here. So I really hope that this offered you some clarity, and I hope you have a really great week. Thank you very much for watching. Hi Group 2, if you chose Pile 2, then this is your message for the week ahead. So we will start by laying your cards out. And we have the Magician, the Ten of Swords, the Six of Swords, and the Eight of Swords. For the Romance Angels, we have Make the Effort, the Sacred Destiny Oracle, Gateway, and the Wisdom Oracle, Breathe. Okay, so we will start with the tarot, and I see that pretty recently you were hurt. This was most likely a situation that someone betrayed you. Someone did something that made you feel as though you were just stabbed in the back, because as we see, he's laying here with all of these swords in his back. So this is usually an indication of a hurt that you can't really repair. So this person, I believe, hurt you so badly that the relationship had to come to an end, and I don't know if you really wanted that to be the case. I don't know that they really wanted that to be the case, but the situation ended up being just too much for the connection to endure. I don't know if maybe they were just dishonest with you, if they even went behind your back and there was another person involved. Whatever the situation, this pain that they caused you was too much to come back from. And you may have even tried to make the relationship work after this painful situation. But either way, it ended up being the case of things just had to come to an end. It just wasn't going to work after you were hurt this badly by this person. The trust wasn't going to be able to be rebuilt. The pain wasn't going to be able to fade away. It was something that hurt you bad enough that the relationship just couldn't move forward anymore. And it hurt you very badly. And we also see the Eight of Swords, which this indicates that even after the relationship ended, you were feeling stuck with these feelings that weren't going away. Even after the relationship ended, even after this person was no longer in your life, you were feeling that you were stuck being upset and missing this person and still having all of that pain that they caused you. And it was causing you to not be able to move forward from the situation, even though it was technically over, even though you and this person were no longer together, and probably there was no communication between the two of you. You still felt stuck with all of those same feelings that they caused you, all of that pain and all of that betrayal. And you were very probably frustrated, because as we see, this person is very much just stuck in a bad situation. They're surrounded by all of these swords. It's kind of almost caging them in, and they have this blindfold. They're tied up. So even though there is no technical bad situation happening to the person that we can see here, like they're not in actual danger from what we can tell, they are very much stuck and kind of torturing themselves by staying within these boundaries here that they have around them. So I think that this is a place that you stayed in for a while, and you didn't know if you were ever going to be able to get past all of these feelings that this person left you with. And I think it didn't help that this person hurt you while you were still together, and then even after you weren't together anymore, the pain still persisted for you. And I think that may have even caused a little bit of resentment for this person, because it's like, okay, you hurt me when we were together, which was already bad enough, and now I'm still feeling this pain even after we're not together. So, like, I'm stuck with these feelings now because of you. You're the one that caused the pain, and now I'm having a really hard time getting through to the other side of it, too. So that added frustration of feeling stuck, that didn't help you move out of those feelings any quicker. So I believe that for quite some time you stayed feeling pretty stuck with these feelings and were wondering if you were ever going to get through it. But I see that with this Six of Swords, this is showing up to let you know that you are moving in the right direction now. So whatever those feelings were that you were stuck and that you weren't going to get through this and the pain was just going to be too much and you were going to have to carry it with you, this is showing up to let you know that that's not the case. You are moving forward. You are moving in the right direction, because as we see, he has all of these swords here, which is still that emotional pain. It's still what you're carrying with you. But we see that he is moving away from this rocky water, that this would have been that bad situation. This would have been those unresolved feelings, that stuck feeling that you had. All of those negative emotions, that's what this water is here, that's rocky. We see that he is moving away from that, and we see that he's moving towards this calm, peaceful water, and that's an indication to you that you are going to be moving in the direction of feeling secure again and feeling that pain being alleviated from your life. It's not going to weigh you down anymore. You're not going to feel stuck in it. And even if you have a couple of moments that, something gets brought up that may bring you some pain, or that person may reach out to you and you just think, oh, I really don't want to talk to them again because it's just going to bring up all those old feelings. That could be where this rocky water's coming from. That's why it's showing up. But like I said, this card is showing you that you're not going to be stuck here anymore. So whether or not this person reaches out to you, whether or not whatever ends up happening that tries to bring you back into those old negative feelings, you won't be available to that anymore. You will have moved on to these better things, this calmer water, and just a more positive mindset. You won't feel stuck anymore. And that's where the Magician comes in, because this card is about starting to make things happen for yourself that you actually want in your life. So this person that hurt you, whether there was a time that you actually wanted them in your life and you thought that the relationship could work, that ended. The hope that you had for this relationship ended when they hurt you. And that's why you had to make that tough decision to let the relationship end. Whether you ended it or they ended it, either way, it still is a decision for both people, because when the person asked for space, you gave them space. So still, you had to have, whether you broke off the connection or not, you had to have the self-control enough to stay away from the situation then after it was over. And that was good. That takes a lot of strength, especially when we still care about the person and they hurt us and we want answers and we want the pain to go away. It takes a lot of strength to step away from the situation and to be strong enough to recognize a bad situation for us. And I really see now that you are moving in the right direction. You're going to start making these things happen for yourself. You're going to start having more positive experiences, because the Magician is about manifestation. It's about making the things that you want in your life show up for yourself. So by putting out this positive energy that you're going to start to feel again after you get out of these stuck feelings, you're going to start to bring in more positive experiences into your life. And you're just going to see a big turnaround. And I really think this week is going to be big for you in moving forward and moving in this direction where things start to happen for you again that are positive, that you want to happen, and that are actually going to make you happy. So we have make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So again, you made those tough decisions when you realized that this past connection wasn't right for you. You let the situation come to an end. You got some distance from this person. You're probably not in communication with them, and that is good, because that's already part of the effort that you need to make in order to find the connection that you're supposed to have, is by getting rid of the connections that you are not supposed to have. Obviously, you understand. So the next steps that you'll be guided to take will be through this energy of the manifestation that you're going to be doing, of the positive energy that you're going to put out and get a return on. that will be the effort that you have to make next. That's going to free you from those stuck feelings. And eventually, when you're ready, it's going to bring you a connection that's a lot better suited for you. You'll be able to use your decision-making skills to actually decide what connection is best for you. So whatever comes your way, you will have this past experience of walking away from a situation when it wasn't right. You will have that to learn from in order to make sure that the next situation you get into, the next relationship you get into, will be the right one for you. It will make you happy. So that's the next steps that you will be guided to take. And we have Gateway. This is a card that it's a pretty magical card, actually, because it shows up when you are in alignment with the universe and you are in alignment with the path that you were supposed to be on. That's why the card itself even just looks so magical. I mean, there's a unicorn, there's this light shining through. It's a very magical card because it's showing you that you have the power to make your own reality. And if you can step into a place that you believe that whatever higher power you believe in has your best interest in mind as far as the next steps that you're going to take, if you trust that, you will be spiritually guided to take your next steps towards a situation that you're actually supposed to be in, and it won't cause all of this pain for you that you have gone through in these other situations that you've gotten into. So this is showing up to let you know that you are on the right path. Continue to listen to that voice inside of yourself. That's your intuition. That is the universe guiding you. And as long as you keep listening to that and knowing that you deserve good things, then good things will come to you. And we have Breathe. This is a card of, again, listening to your inner dialogue, listening to that voice inside of yourself, being guided by your higher power, having trust that things work out how they should. They might not always work out exactly how we think they're going to. They might not work out how we want them to, even sometimes. You didn't want this past relationship to have all this pain. You didn't want it to end with this pain. But there is a reason that it did. There is a reason that person was not meant for you. And there are situations that are much better suited to you, that you will find the person that is meant for you. And this is just asking you to continue to trust that. Listen to that little voice inside of yourself and keep on this right path that you're on, because the universe is showing us here that you are very much going in the right direction, and you need to keep going with that. Try not to take any steps back. Just stay very focused on the happiness that you deserve, because that is coming to you. You just have to keep moving toward it in a positive way. So that is what I see here, and I hope that this offered you some clarity. I hope you have a really great week, and thank you very much for watching. Hi, Group 3. If you chose Pile 3, then this is your message for the week ahead. So let's just lay your cards out here. We have the Two of Pentacles, the Judgment card, and the Ten of Pentacles. For the romance angels, we have playfulness, the sacred destiny oracle, adventures, and the wisdom oracle, blessed. Okay, so let's start with your tarot. I see that you have a couple of options that you have been considering recently. This could very well have to do with career options. I see this as you are possibly currently in a job that you are wondering if it is going to go further. You want to further your career in some way, so you've been trying to decide if the path that you're currently on is going to go any further for you, or if you're at kind of a dead end with the situation that you're in. And really, this could be about a relationship too, but I see with the Pentacles, it's probably more of a financial situation. So, like I said, recently you have been kind of just feeling like you need more from the situation than you're currently getting. So whether that be the amount of money that you're making in your career, or just the amount of joy that your career brings you. Maybe you kind of feel that you've lost your passion for your career, and you're wondering if you are still on the right path and if you can move up in this situation. Because if not, I think that the other option you're considering is starting over with something else entirely. So maybe you have been kind of looking for another job. I don't know how seriously you have been taking it up to this point, whether or not you have actually applied for another job, but I believe that you are leaving that option open. I think that you are looking at the possibility of starting a different career than the one that you're currently in if the current situation does not improve, or you can't move up in the job that you're in. I think that you're looking for something to shift that's going to move you forward. So like I said, whether that be a promotion, whether that be just kind of your passion being reignited for this career, whatever it is that you're needing from your current situation, you're not getting. So it's really been on your mind lately. All of these options that you have, you've been trying very logically to figure out what the best path for you is, which that's usually the best way to go, especially when it comes to financial situations. It's always best to take your time with decisions like that. Don't just rush into anything, because obviously most of us have to make a living. Most of us have to earn some money in order to get the things that we need in life. I mean, we need shelter, we need food. All of that takes money. So of course, it's a really big decision of, if we're going to make enough money in the current job that we have, or if we need to look for something else. So I see that this week a decision is going to be made here. I think that you have been weighing these options for a while. You have explored all of the possibilities within your current career path, and you are also exploring, as I said, possibly some other options outside of your current job. So you have been looking at other places that are hiring, possibly. You've been looking into other jobs that maybe you would have an interest in, if the case is that you lost your passion for the career that you're currently in, maybe you're just looking for something that will be more fulfilling, because yes, jobs are important to have for financial purposes. Of course, we have to make money, as I said, but it's also important to have a career that you enjoy, so that you like to go to your job, so that you don't kind of dread getting out of bed every morning and having to go to work, because that's no way to live either. If you're just constantly dreading having to go to work every day, although it's pretty common and a lot of people feel that way, I think that you're the type of person that you want to enjoy what you're doing. You want to feel like you're doing something that you actually care about, that fulfills you. And if the current situation that you're in is not doing that for you, you're going to make this decision to possibly switch into something else. But like I said, you're doing it very responsibly. You're not just totally abandoning all of your financial responsibilities in order to pursue something else. You're just going about it in a very responsible, logical way. So that's great. But like I said, I do see that a decision will be made very soon, and it's going to be made out of what is best for you. You're going to know that because you've spent so much time making this decision. You will know what's best for you. And I believe that you're going to be successful in choosing what is best for you, because we have the Ten of Pentacles showing up here, which is a card that is about total abundance, having everything that you want and need being totally fulfilled. So whatever this decision is that you come to, this is going to be the outcome. No matter what it is, no matter if you choose to stay, and that's what's right for you, to stay in your current career and to continue to work at it, to continue to work up and just do better, whether that is what you decide is right for you, or if you decide to move on to something else, whichever way you decide to go, that is going to be the best thing for you. So if you have a gut instinct about the situation, after you've weighed all of the options logically, after you've gotten everything down on paper and everything looks good, you also should follow that gut intuition that you have on what is the right path, because this decision is also being very spiritually guided in order to lead you to the best possible outcome. So don't stress out about it too much. Don't get too worked up and involved in all of the possible negative outcomes, whichever way you go. Just know that whichever path you're most drawn to, which one sounds better for you, that's going to be what works out for you, and you are going to find what it is that you're looking for, whether that be more money or just more happiness. That is what you will find. That's what this card is showing you. So here we have the Playfulness card, and it says, to recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. So this could be totally unrelated to the whole career situation. This could just be a message for you that if you have been possibly caught up in making this decision about your career, and it's a very serious one, what you're going to do next in life, as far as your career goes, as far as your finances goes, that's a very serious topic to be considering. So maybe you have been in a more serious mood lately, and whether you're currently in a relationship or you're looking to get into one, or you just have even your friendships, maybe you have been, like I said, in a more serious mood, possibly a little bit stressed, possibly a little bit indecisive, and trying to figure out what your next step is in life. This is just showing up to remind you that you can balance fun with making a serious decision too. So, yes, you need to have this level of maturity to make the decision for yourself about your career. But as far as your relationships go, this is just showing up to ask you to be a little bit more playful, to get back into your fun self again, because like I said, it could be taking a toll on your relationship or even on your friendships that you have been in such a serious place. Maybe the people that you've been around have just kind of thought, wow, okay, it seems like at this point she's stressed, she can't take a joke, or he. Sorry, I'm saying she, but I'm just, I was looking at the card and I'm seeing this woman. But all I'm saying is, you can still have fun and enjoy your life and be engaged in your relationships and have fun. Like I said, not everything has to be so serious all the time. Even in the midst of this serious situation that you're currently in, letting go sometimes and having a little bit of fun can actually clear your mind enough that the decision will actually come easier to you, because you're not so focused, you're not so involved and just like have this tunnel vision that you're trying to make this decision. So just open up a little bit more, let yourself have some fun, be playful again, and that's going to just improve your mood overall. So we have the Adventures card. This is about something that maybe you overlooked at one point, kind of coming back around, and showing up in your life in a new way. This could even be some type of job offer. This could be something that maybe you never envisioned yourself doing as a career, but then you're kind of faced with, maybe a job offer comes to you, or maybe you just see that a place is hiring that you never thought of getting involved with. You just didn't know if you would enjoy it. But now that you're in this new headspace of making this decision about where you want your life to go next, it actually looks different to you. It looks like a better opportunity to you, and maybe it's something that you'll actually consider this time. So I think that this is asking you to kind of not leave any stone unturned. If you think that there is a possibility of finding your passion and finding a purpose in a certain career that you haven't thought about getting into before, just maybe look into it. I'm not saying to jump right into it and hope that it works out, but make sure that you have taken in all of your options, considered all of them, and then, as I said, this week I believe you're going to be making some sort of decision. So just tie up any loose ends here and make sure that you've considered all of the possibilities for yourself. And then we have the Blessed card. This is kind of just things going the way that you want them to. Things may seem to sort of come easily to you during this time. So once you make that decision, once you decide what you're going to do and you decide to move forward with it, this is when this part of your life is going to kick in, where it seems like, okay, the universe has been waiting for you to make this decision for your life. Now that you have, they can kind of step in, and by they I mean whatever higher power you believe in, so whether that's the universe or God or whatever you believe, it's been waiting to step in and show you all of the things that you have coming to you. And it's been waiting for you to kind of make that decision for yourself, to decide, I deserve a career and a life that makes me feel fulfilled and happy and have something to look forward to and have a purpose. And that's what I deserve. Because the higher power has known that all along. They've just been waiting for you to realize that so it can be brought into your life. So like I said, once you finally make that decision for yourself, which I believe it will be soon, everything will start to seem to come easy to you. And you are going to be blessed in a lot of ways. So the universe, as I said, the higher power, is just asking you to acknowledge that, yes, you deserve to be happy. There's nothing stopping you from being happy other than not believing that you deserve it. So as soon as you can start to believe that about yourself, you will be blessed with this happiness and this fulfillment. So that is what I see for you this week, and I hope that this offered you some clarity. I hope you have a really great week, and thank you very much for watching.